What's going on, guys? Welcome back to hashtag GSM for GM here in WWE 2K24 MyGM Mode, Season 3, Episode 18, as we close in on Survivor Series. I always have to check what pay-per-view's coming up because we do not go in a coherent fucking order. We go from, like, Mania to, what was it, SummerSlam, and then Backlash. Like, it made no sense. But we're coming up on Survivor Series, even though I think we... Well, this actually makes more sense because... we already had SummerSlam, now we have Survivor Series coming up. So it is in more order now than it was in previous seasons. But regardless, this is our show for this week. I know it looks different than the lineup that we lined up for last week. Last week on the last episode of the show. I made a couple changes since we last recorded, just for what would make sense for next week and for the pay-per-view and whatnot. So instead of doing Carmelo and Kofi tonight, we were going to stack the show with Knight and Corbin, and then Kofi and Carmelo, who would be coming on back, facing Kofi in the Falls Count Anywhere match that we originally had scheduled for the last pay-per-view. I think it was Fastlane. We're saving that for next week, so I'm reintroducing Carmelo tonight, interfering in this match with Kofi and Zayn, and he'll go after Kofi, so if he wins by DQ. If he doesn't, then he costs them the win. We're not going to have Kofi beat Sami clean. That would be dumb. Sami's the WWE Champion. But Ilja's taking on Wes Lee. We'll be watching that match. It's either that or this, but I feel like we watched enough women's tag team matches, so this looks like a great match, but we'll watch this instead. We've already seen Ilja and Wes Lee before, but we'll go back and watch that one because it'll probably be shorter for my sake as well. We got Bianca and Roxanne Perez against Rhea Ripley and Cora Jade before Cora faces Roxanne in a rematch coming up soon. Bianca and Rhea for the championship at the upcoming pay-per-view. Bray Wyatt calls out Roman Reigns before their upcoming match at Survivor Series. Tegan Nox got a promo coming off her win over... Have we seen her really all that much? I don't know if we have. Yeah, she faced Roxanne Perez last week and lost. But she's going to be cutting a promo tonight. The Miz calls out LA Knight because he wants a rematch with Knight. And Knight defends the Intercontinental Championship against Baron Corbin. But, spoiler alert, we already fixed the match end result. And LA Knight is going to retain against Corbin. Corbin's first singles loss here on SmackDown to set up Corbin and Orton the rematch at the next pay-per-view. So pretty effective show, I think. We set up a lot of stuff. I think we're good to go. So let's get into it. We're in Minneapolis. Boom. All right. We'll see how long Ilja and Wes Lee goes for. Simulate this match. 2, 3. Kofi wins. Kofi beats the WWE Champion. But like I said, we will say that's a DQ win. I don't really want Kofi beating the WWE Champion. That would kind of be stupid. So, I think, didn't Sami Zayn lost to Wes Lee a couple weeks back. So we still have that to go back to, by the way, as well. Rivalry grows between those two. This match we are watching, Ilja and Wes Lee. They've had at least one other match that we watched, and Ilja won. This might be the third match, but let me go back and check. Let's see, Ilja and Wes Lee. When did they have a match? Knight and Wes Lee on SmackDown. When did we do Wes Lee? Okay, so back in week 9 in Miami, we did Ilja and Wes Lee, which I think we watched that match. And Ilja beat Wes Lee. That was the whole, like, oh, he stole food from the fridge bullshit. And here comes Ilja. One half of the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, by the way, after last week. Let's get this scene. Okay. Alright, that might have been the only match that we did. Wes Lee was on a roll for a while. I don't think we ever did Wes Lee and Ilja before that match a couple of weeks ago. So this is the long-awaited rematch. Unless I think we may have done it. I thought we did it while Dragunov was WWE Champion. I don't think we did, though. We have it here for week 18. No, I don't think we did the match. Oh, no, we did. We did. We did do the match back in week 14. Ilja won that as well with interference from Sami Zayn. I didn't write down the result here, but I do have the match listed, and I'm pretty sure that was a match that Ilja won. So, Wes Lee and Sami, we're probably going to do a triple threat at the next pay-per-view. I think that's the current plan. I know it's coming up quick, so I should probably figure this out. No, we're not actually. So what I have written down here, which I thought was a better idea because we haven't utilized the stipulation yet. If we have enough money for it, we should be able to do it. Sammy and Wes Lee in a singles match for the WWE Championship because Wes beat Sammy a couple weeks back. But Ilja Dragunov will be the special guest referee. So I like that. We probably should have given this a stipulation, considering they've had 2 matches already. But the idea here is this, is that when Wes Lee faced Sammy a few weeks back, Sammy was not in Ilja's, or he was rather in Ilja's corner. And when Sammy faced Wes Lee a few weeks back, Ilja was not in Sammy's corner. And that's what kind of caused him to lose. So Sammy said, all right, listen, you can go at it alone tonight, go face Wes Lee, try to take him out before the big pay-per-view. And, yeah, if you want to, we're not going to interfere in each other's matches anymore. You can be the ref of the pay-per-view, and we'll see where your allegiance lies. Wes Lee with the kicks. Oh! Nice rolling kick there. Wes Lee getting a nice knee to the stomach there from Dragunov. Dragunov having a very brief WWE Championship run, losing the belt to Wes Lee. Ooh, not Wes Lee, to Sami Zayn to the last pay-per-view. Oh, quick 2 count. Quick 2 count, covers him. And kick out at 2 there. Oh, nice kicks. Boom, boom, boom. More kicks from Lee. And he's got him up on his shoulders. Face first, right into the ropes. Throat first, hot shot, whatever you want to call it. Going for the knee now. Boom. I do want Lee to win. I feel like that would make more sense considering he has yet to beat Dragunov and he's the #1 contender to the WWE Championship. I guess we'll see. Oh, more kicks from Lee. Okay, Dragunov reverses. No, Lee jumps off. Boom, misses. Nice combination there. That looked a bit like Daniel Bryan to me. That looked like a Daniel Bryan-esque maneuver. They're from Wes Lee, interestingly enough. And set him up for something. Oh, beautiful! Flip DDT there from Wes Lee. 1, 2. Oh, Dragunov kicking out at 2. He's got to set him up for something else. He's going to the top rope now. What's he thinking? Oh, connects. Beautifully executed. 2, 3. Pins Ilja Dragunov finally does Wes Lee. A big win for Wes Lee en route to the WWE Championship. Another match was short, I get it, but I do want to keep these matches on the shorter side as we head on into our pay-per-views and we can watch the longer matches there. Big win for Wes Lee here tonight as he marches towards the Survivor Series show for the WWE title against Sami Zayn. Someone who's been a thorn in his side for quite some time now. Ilja was first on the list. He's already beaten Sami. The last thing left for him to do is to win the WWE Championship. It would be a massive win for Wes Lee if so. Alright, a good match. Popularity up 3 for Tegan Knox. Nice to see. Simulate this match. 2, 3. Rhea Ripley and Cora Jade. New tag team feud. Okay. I like the team of Rhea Ripley and Cora Jade, by the way. It's not a bad team. Miz and LA Knight, their feud progresses. Simulate the Intercontinental title main event. LA Knight retains as we knew we would because we fixed the match. But Orton has returned and has attacked Baron Corbin, costing him his first... Wait, what the fuck is this match, by the way? Costing him his first singles loss here in WWE on SmackDown. What the fuck is this? Olaf Ostrom. What the hell is this match? Alright, we didn't do terrible. We did okay. We did alright. We did okay. $81,000. This is the money that we'll need for the pay-per-view, so we want to save up if possible. Alright, continue. Don't care about these brands. St. Louis, Missouri. Orton is back tonight. Perfect match to do. Bad timing applied. Select an opposing brand. Reduce the length of one of their contracts by 1 week. Selected randomly cannot be used on contracts with 1 week remaining or during week 25. Okay, interesting. Fuck. Triple H says, we just got in the results from the influencers. Good news, they brought in a very respectable 19,000 new fans. Glad it paid off. All right, Kofi says, my contract at SmackDown will expire at the end of this week. I'd love to stay at SmackDown for another 5 weeks, and I'm asking for $83,000. You know, so here's the thing. We don't really need to keep Kingston here. We don't. I love Kofi Kingston, but he's finishing his feud with Carmelo tonight. I'm going to re-sign him to do what? WrestleMania's in 5 weeks. I don't think we need Kofi. I'm going to say we're not going to be renewing the contract. And I don't even want to lowball him either, so I'm going to say no, thanks for your work. Even if he wins, I understand, and this will be my final week at SmackDown. Core Jade said, did we not have a conversation where you promised me to put me in a specialty match? Did it? Honestly, I do not remember that. Maybe you're sudden bout of memory loss. Whatever happened to trust between talent and management? Seriously, I'm failing to fulfill a lot of promises, by the way. Seriously, earlier you wouldn't have even given me a rematch against Bianca, and now I have to deal with this. I thought things were going well for me at SmackDown. Maybe not. You had a million matches against Bianca. You lost all of them. Fuck. Miz says he's pissed that fuck. He wanted the main event. I do remember that, and I said yes, and fuck. Poop. Got a lot of talent issues right now. A lot of talent are unhappy. That is not good. All right, let's book this show, though. This is going to be the tag team main event. It's going to be Randy Orton and LA Knight, The Miz, and Baron Corbin. Let's see. Falls count anywhere. Kofi Kingston and Carmelo. That match we'll be watching on next week's show. Roxanne Perez versus Valhalla. Interference from Cora Jade. Alright. Bray Wyatt is going to be taking on Ilja Dragunov tonight with interference from Roman Reigns. Perfect. So then we're going to have Rhea Ripley calling out Bianca. Self-promo from Bayley. First that we've heard from Bayley since losing her rematch to Rhea at the last pay-per-view. And Wes Lee is going to call out Sami Zayn before their big match at the pay-per-view. They're going to have a contract signing. So this is the show. I really like this show. I'm looking forward to seeing what it turns out as, but I think this will be a really good show. I think we're good. Advertising. Let's do this. Can we do this the week before pay-per-view? No, I can't do it to Mick Foley this week, but we got to get him back because he's a fucking asshole. Let's see. One randomly booked. I think this is why I'm doing a special guest referee match at the pay-per-view, is because I saw this. I think that's why we're doing it. So I'll be applying that to the main event of the pay-per-view. I might use this on Raw. Yeah, NXT and Raw are pretty much neck and neck, right? Yeah, fuck Raw. So let's do it to Raw. Yes, confirm. Fuck them. He wants to keep fucking me over? Well, guess what? Fuck you. All your superstars can lose 5 points of popularity. Alright, this is our show for next week. Kofi Kingston and Carmelo Hayes. Falls count anywhere match. Kofi's final match here on SmackDown. I sure hope Carmelo wins because he's lost 2 matches straight to Kofi. This should be it. Rhea Ripley calls out Bianca Belair before their WWE Women's Championship clash at the pay-per-view. Roxanne Perez will take on Valhalla one-on-one with Cora Jade interfering, sitting in commentary, blah, blah, blah. We will hear from Bayley for the first time since the last pay-per-view, that being Fastlane. Bray Wyatt takes on Ilja Dragunov. That sounds like a really intriguing matchup, but we do have Roman interfering, so we can't watch it. Wes Lee and Sami Zayn will have their contract signing for the WWE Championship, And in the main event, St. Louis' own Randy Orton and LA Knight. Randy Orton specifically is from St. Louis, not LA Knight, but they will team up to take on The Miz and Baron Corbin in tag team action. So that's the show for next week. Thank you guys for checking out the show. I appreciate it. Be sure to like the video, drop a comment, and share the video. All the support is greatly appreciated. Why did I say appreciated? All the support is greatly appreciated, rather. Have an awesome one, guys. I'm Graham G. Matthews, and I'll catch your ass down the road.